I'd be scared if I was her. I'd damn near try to get a restraining order. So Lamar buys a $8,000 S-doll model after his ex-wife, Khole Kardashian. As you can see, that's the doll. Like, I feel that just make him look like a creep doing some shit like this. I feel if you can't get back with her, just move on, bro. You doing some stuff like this gonna make people think you finna crash out and do some stuff one day, because people that do stuff like this end up crashing out and end up doing some OJ Simpson ass shit. And not saying he one of those type of dudes, because he honestly just might really admire his ex-wife, you feel me? But if you admire her that much, you shouldn't have let her become your ex-wife. You should have did everything in your power to make sure you still with her, you feel me? Because a doll would never equate to the real thing. Honestly, I won't even want to do no stuff like that. If I can't get my ex-wife back, I don't even want to nail no doll that look like her. He snitched. I know he snitched. I ain't gonna cap to you. A Baltimore man who was reportedly arrested was seen in the back of the police car with no cuffs on, with his hand out the window like he 12. Hell no. If 12 letting you do some shit like this, that mean they very comfortable with you. You know why they very comfortable with you? Because your ass is telling. That's why they comfortable with you. And some motherfucker said he could just be getting a ride home. But I don't even want to ride home for 12. I'm not going to lie to you. I never asked to ride home from 12. I don't want no ride home for 12. And those seats hard as hell in the back. Y'all ain't really fuck with Kamala. Y'all just wanted a woman and an African American in office. Well, ain't she Indian or some shit? Like, she just lost. They ain't had to take it down that fast. But if you trying to make bread through your phone, check out the bio. Or maybe they just got paid to promote that shit, you feel me? And since she lost, there's no point in keeping that shit up now. They was probably losing customers with that shit up. Offset got a little smarter once him and Cardi B broke up. He said it's not worth buying designer clothes for kids, even if you could afford it. And I say this shit all the time, and motherfuckers be like, oh, you just can't afford it. No, I'm just not a follower. I don't see no point in spending extra money just to fit in with the crowd when you could get some shit that look 10 times better and feel the same way. But I feel people do this because they want to fit in with the crowd and they want validation from others. That's why they do this shit, because honestly, what's the point of getting designer outside of those things? If you like it, you like it. But lots of that designer shit don't really be exclusive. You can literally get that shit somewhere else for a lower cost with the same quality. Everybody want to be curvy. That's the problem. Shaq believes if everybody stopped trying to shoot threes and shit, the NBA viewership will go back up. And I mean, I feel he telling the truth, because lots of this shit is really watered down. Everybody trying to be the same motherfucker. Everybody trying to look like the next motherfucker. Like, it ain't no unique shit no more. You feel me? Back in the day, it was motherfuckers raw as hell at defense, raw as hell at offense, raw as hell at motherfucking shooting, motherfucking raw as hell at dunking, all types of shit. Motherfuckers raw as hell at layup. And they just used to, you know, focus on what they was good at. Now everybody trying to do everything and shit. And that's the problem. I ain't gonna bap. I don't even watch the NBA, so I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I used to watch that shit a little bit, but I don't watch that shit at all now. So to be honest, I don't know what the fuck going on out there, but if Shaq shared the shit, then it's probably true. 1.5 million for a show is crazy. Tay B said that's how much Lil Baby get for one show. Just one show. It's crazy. Some motherfuckers have to slay their life away and they'll never get that amount of money. But if you're trying to get some extra bread, not as much as Lil Baby, but a little extra something, check out the bio and you can get that money on through your phone.
You know, Lil Baby, you know, says and shows that he with your style and your music so much that he wants to be a partner, you know, with you. Mm-hmm. How do you stay grounded?
Like you said, like I say, you know, stay grateful, you feel me? Then I'm seeing like him getting $1.5 million for a show. You feel me? For one show. I'm like, I ain't doing it.
So you gonna tell them rich motherfuckers to get rid of their wives? Federal judges declares the new program allowing immigrants to become citizens through marriage as illegal. So basically, y'all know how all those rich motherfuckers like Donald Trump and all that shit got those foreign ass wives and shit, and they not really American citizens, but you know, since they married, they American citizens. Yeah, lots of that shit finna come to an end. Let's be real, it ain't gonna come to an end for the famous rich motherfuckers. It's just gonna come to the end for the, you know, the poor motherfuckers that's trying to get in through that way. Cause let's be real, these rules is not for the rich. It's really just for the poor motherfuckers. And I ain't gonna cap to you. I think this shit bullshit, man. Because if you marry a woman, bro, she should be able to be a citizen of this motherfucking country. I don't care. All that other shit about letting illegal immigrants come in. Okay, I can say, yeah, y'all got me on that one. Don't let they ass come in because they ass be doing all that other shit and we can't know what the fuck they doing. Whatever the fuck y'all want to say. But if we decide to marry a woman, she should be able to be a citizen of this shit. And y'all taking away that program is bogus as hell. Cause you think I'm trying to have an American wife? No, I'm trying to go get a motherfucking wife for some country y'all don't even know exists and bring her back here. Y'all be like, yeah, where she from? She gonna have an accent y'all never even heard before. Y'all see bro right here? He don't give a fuck. 20-year-old Memphis man was arrested after he stole a car and then he tried to sell it back to the owner 4 days later. And as y'all can see, they locked his ass up for doing that shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. He must have thought Brody was the ultimate goofy. Like, if you take someone's shit and try to sell it back to him, you know you think them a goofy. But I guess they wasn't goofy enough to let your ass do that shit. They end up calling the police and getting your ass bumped. Like, what he did was an easy way to go to jail. Like, he could have sold it to literally anyone else but the owner, and he would have had a higher chance of getting away with the shit. She did it. I don't know what else to say, bro. I don't gotta read the shit out, bro. Just looking at a mugshot, I know she did it. But woman was arrested at Cowboys game. She was accused of swindling the tailgate group out of $14K. She was supposed to provide food, drinks, and tents, chairs for the tailgate party and never followed through with it. And I ain't gonna capture you. If she was looking like that when y'all did this little deal or whatever, I would have never went through the deal. I ain't gonna capture you. Any motherfucker that's doing that makeup like that, I ain't gonna trust him. I ain't gonna bap to you. I ain't gonna capture you. She really the finesse of the year. Like, how come they didn't go to no legit company or some shit? Why they choose to go with her out of all the motherfuckers they could have went with? Y'all see, Trump ain't fucking around. He got robo security dogs patrolling his property 24/7. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that motherfucker gonna do if it catch a motherfucker though. You feel me? But if you trying to make bread through your phone, check out the bio. Now that shit seem easier to maintain, but me personally, I want a real dog. I don't want no motherfucking robo dog. Someone gonna hack my shit. I know this is the last thing y'all want to hear, but stop doing the dash on 12. 3 men passed away and 5 others, including the Memphis police officer, was injured after a stolen car crashed in a police chase. And I know no one want to go to jail, but no one want to pass away either. And I don't care how good you think you are at driving, you feel me? When you inside a chase, you feel me? Some things you just can't, stop. Some things, you going too fast. Someone might cut over, someone might swerve in. And it's like, in those type of situations, it ain't really that much you could do at those type of speeds, especially with someone chasing after you and shit. So it's like, man, you wouldn't want your family or no one to get unalived because someone hit them inside a high-speed chase. Like, think about what you would do if someone would have did that to your peoples and your peoples got hurt because they did a motherfucking high-speed chase. You gonna be like, they ass goofy as hell. You ain't gonna cap now. We can't lie now, you feel me? But you put your life in danger and you put other motherfuckers' lives in danger, bro. Like, come on, bro. Just take y'all ill. Unless you know you gonna go down for life, just take your ill, gang. But I'd like to send my condolences and say rest in peace, and hopefully everyone who got injured in this situation have a speedy recovery.